Hey guys, what's going on? This is Josh with Bama Jaybird Resell. Another What Sold video today. This is looking at items that have sold the first couple of days out of the weekend. So these are mostly sales from Monday and Tuesday. There's one sale that is not included. I caught a sale on Monday as I was shipping out the weekend orders Monday morning. Right before I was ready to go out the door, I heard the cha-ching go off, and so I went ahead and looked up that item, packaged it up, and took it as I went. So actually I've had 10 items sell since I started the day on Monday. This is Wednesday morning, and I'm going to get these packaged up, get them down to the post office before the post office closes. It closes early in our town on Wednesdays. Hopefully we'll have a good day today with sales as we progress through the day. So 9 items for $250.64, but like I said, technically it's 10 items for a little closer to $300. I'll try to add that in, like I told you, toward the end of the video. And sales have been picking up for me, but like I said, due to the fact that I am constantly expanding right now, I'm putting in more time probably than I ever have with eBay. And you know, for a long time for me, it was really just something I tinkered with, very part-time, not really trying to overload myself. I had a lot going on the last couple of years. We take care of my mom who has dementia. I was working a full-time job as a classroom teacher. I have a lot of responsibilities with our church, doing music and teaching and things like that. We also have been building a new place for my mom right next to us. I've done a couple of videos and posted on that. So I'm building just a little small tiny house for her. Because of her dementia, to move her next to us and be able to better take care of her. And as part of that, I'm also adding an eBay space so I can get all this stuff out of the house and get it into that area. And so I haven't even done as much sourcing as I would otherwise. My backlog of unlisted inventory has just gotten too large. I do source once in a while. I still try to look out for really great items. I've been to a few garage sales, but I hope that once I can get all this stuff moved, or as I sell more and my stockpile kind of is continuing to dwindle, that I'll be able to finally, you know, get back to normal on the sourcing. And I'd really like to make some picking videos and sourcing videos. But that being said, and I said 9 items, there's actually 10 items, I think, going out. And then because I had 2 to the same buyer, so it's 9 sales but 10 items. And then I also have the 11th item, which was the one that I packaged up right after it sold Monday before I went to the post office. First item up is a pair of Adidas golf shorts. It's a really cool pattern. These are like a plaid. They are new with tags. I can't remember. I think I gave $6.99 for them. I sold them for 20 bucks. I took an offer. I had them listed for 30, but I've had them for a while. I got them back before summer and got them listed. It's just one of the items that didn't sell as fast as I thought. I felt like if I didn't let them go at this point, that there was a good chance these would be setting till next summer. And so I just went ahead and let them go out the door. I'm not going to make a ton on that, but it's okay. Next item going out. This is a vintage CD for Sackcloth and Ashes. Not familiar with the band myself, but this is from the 90s. I purchased a whole bunch of these. This is 1996. Whole bunch of these at a local thrift store back. It's probably been close to a year ago. I probably purchased 30 or 40. But that day that I went in, I guess they had maybe 100 or maybe even more, maybe 150 brand new sealed CDs with the price tags label still on them. I'm pretty sure they were from a local music shop that had gone out of business, and the stuff had just kind of been stuffed back and hoarded back, and then finally it was donated. And the titles were obscure. There weren't very many like recognizable names at all, like nothing that I really knew. It was a lot of music-wise too. Like it ranged from, you know, some Hispanic music to, you had like very folksy stuff. Some heavy metal, just a wide range. It was really like a variety assortment. And so I had a hard time finding comps for a lot of them because I'd look them up and there might only be like 1 or 2 or nothing at all. And so I look back now and I feel like I might have made a mistake by not going ahead and buying them all. But They were like $1.50 each. And so I didn't want to bring home a whole bunch of inventory that wasn't going to move. But once I got all these home, the ones that I did buy and started listing them, some of them were quite valuable, $30, $40. And a good number of them, like this one, which sold for $15.99. It's been sitting a while, but they're so obscure, I think it takes that right person going online, searching that band name. And I'm one of the only people online that has anything like that. And so they've paid off. When they go looking, they usually buy immediately, or I get a pretty good offer. All right, the next item up. This is a vintage blow mold black pumpkin candy bucket. I thought it'd be a good time of year for this. I was at a yard sale this last weekend. I saw this sitting there. I looked at it. It's from 1997. I thought, well, I'll see what they want for it. I picked it up. It's the only thing at that sale that I was interested in. They didn't really have much, and this is just one vintage item. And before I could even make it up there to ask and to pay, they said, oh, if you want that, you can just have it. So I said, well, okay, I appreciate it. Now, sometimes these can sell for in the neighborhood of maybe like, you know, 15 bucks, maybe 20. I could have probably priced this at like 12 to 15 and got that for it, but especially because of the time of year. But I thought I'd take a chance. I don't do very many auctions. So I set this up for auction, started the price at $4.95, had like 8 watchers, you know, and I thought, well, you know, when it gets down close to the end, I'll get a few bids, and I should get at least, you know, 10 or 12 bucks for it. I wound up with one bid, sold for my minimum price, which was $4.95. So I'm not really making much on it, but I didn't spend anything on it. So whatever I do get is profit. Next item up. Okay, so this is also from, I think this is from a yard sale as well back last year. But this is just a little Vera Bradley zip wallet, little small wristlet or zip wallet. So I got $7.50 for that. I think I was into it for like $1. Not a great profit on that item. Next item, Ratchet and Clank. This is a PS3 video game, Ratchet and Clank. So I got $5 for that. It is complete. It included the manual. You know, a lot of the more modern video games right now, you know, $5 to $7 is about the best you can do. So sometimes when I buy a lot, like sometimes I'll be at a yard sale and there will be a lot of really good games and then 5 or 6 others. Sometimes a good way to take care of your lower dollar games is to lot several of them together. Sometimes if you got enough of any one particular system that are like your, you know, $4, $5, $6 games, put 4 or 5 of them together, drop it a couple of bucks. And, you know, if you're getting them for $1 a piece, you got 6 of them, you got $6 in it, you might be able to ask like $25. So, you know, 5 or 6 into 25, that's a pretty good turnover. It's a good way to approach that. Next item up, a pair of blue jeans. These are Levi's 527, 3130. I've told you before, 527 is a pretty good Levi's designation to watch out for. They're not hugely valuable, but they sell pretty well. The sell-through is pretty good on those. I got $24 for those. Next items up. So the same buyer purchased both of these. I had 2 LL Bean women's flannel shirts in a 1X size. And again, you know, larger sizes are always good. So I came up with a watcher on each of these. And you see them there. One's like a black and gray plaid. The other one has like some green and some blue stripes in it. Kind of similar, but they do have their differences. So 2 of those. But anyhow, when I got the notification that I had a watcher, I knew it was getting close to that time. I'd listed these after the winter was pretty much over, so I knew they were going to sit for a while. But I figured when it started getting closer to fall that they might go out the door. So anyway, I sent out an offer for these. I wound up taking $15 each, so I let them go for $30, and I think I gave $4.99 a piece. So I had $10 in them. I let them sell. I sold them for $30, so 10 into 30. Not huge money, but a decent sale. And then this next item up is a pair of cool hiking pants. These are the quick dry material. And so these are always, you know, Cool is a fantastic brand to watch out for. especially their pants and their shorts. They tend to always sell really well. Got a good sell-through rate on those. I sold those for 30 bucks and I gave $5 for them. The last item going out today is a snapback trucker hat. This is Justin Boots. So a really nice hat. I really like the patina of this. It's made to look older. So I really liked that one a lot. Didn't get a bunch for this, $11, but I gave like 50 cents or a buck for it. I can't remember now. I don't usually give more than, $2 or $3 for a hat anytime I buy one. But most of them that I get for, $1.50, sometimes even less. I bought some a while back that were vintage for $0.25 a piece. So like I said, altogether, that is 10 items going out the door today. 11 for the last 2 days if you count the item that I shipped out on Monday that sold before I left for the post office. And so somewhere near $300. I get this stuff packed up, get it ready to ship and down to the post office. You guys have a great one. I love you. God loves you. God bless you. Take care, and we'll try to hit another topic on the next What Sold video. I've got a few ideas in mind. I'm also thinking about doing some videos to kind of give you some insight into some of the items that I source and some brands and styles to be looking out for on certain things. Like maybe I've been looking especially at like the pearl snap shirts, some info on that after that big bolo that I found at the flea mall. So you guys have a great one. And again, I'll catch you on the next one.